So it seems like Rockstar may be releasing the RDR2 next gen upgrade that should have been released years ago. And this has been talked about many times, even before the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition release. This kind of really started, I guess, when the PS5 came out, which would have been a great time to release this upgrade due to it being one of the most popular games at the time, and it still is today, of course. But you know, with the hype being a lot more higher back in 2020, it would have been a great start to the PS5 to just have RDR2 with 60 FPS, as well as also some other graphical upgrades. But Rockstar has been kind of holding on to it, and it's been talked about, especially in the past few weeks, alongside the GTA 4 remaster / port that could be also coming out this year. If you guys want to know more information about that, link will be in the description, also in the top right corner of your screen. However, for Red Dead Redemption 2, this is coming from Nate the Hate, which had a recent podcast episode, and this is seen as a reliable community member due to them previously having accurate assumptions or predictions on when companies will release certain things, such as games or consoles. So this has been talked about on many different outlets, but of course Rockstar has been keeping it pretty silent, at least for now. But there is a lot of hopes of this happening due to a lot of people coming out and explaining how this will be releasing. So we'll see if Rockstar does share a little bit more, and I do expect probably a few more leaks to come out, especially from like Kotaku, as well as also Rockstar kind of slipping up and having like in the game files or other sources where people are able to see it and know that it's releasing. So it's planned to release later this year in the fall on the PS5, Xbox Series X and S, as well as also the recently released Nintendo Switch 2. Of course, we are able to play Red Dead 2 on the new gen consoles with backwards compatibility at 30 FPS, which really isn't the best experience for one of the greatest titles to ever be released. So besides us possibly getting it up to 60 or possibly even 120 FPS, I expect some also visual enhancements such as what they did with GTA 5 Enhanced on the PS5. So just better 4K resolution, as well as also maybe like different effects will look a lot more better, certain features and upgrades that were only released on PC coming to console, as well as potentially even new content for Red Dead Online, and maybe a little bit of changes when it comes to story mode. So overall, basically the necessities that we expect them to release anyways. And as for the Switch 2, a lot of people are a little bit skeptical, wondering if the RDR2 next gen port will be able to run on it, which I think it will with no issues. There's already a lot of great and demanding titles that Take-Two themselves also plan to release, which is going to be Borderlands 4, Civilization 7, 2K, and a few other titles. And there's also a lot of other companies that plan on releasing a lot of stuff for the Switch 2 if they haven't already. And with the Switch even becoming more popular, expect for a lot of other Rockstar titles to make their way onto that. We already seen the release of the trilogy and also RDR1 making their way onto the Switch 1, so don't be surprised if Rockstar decides to bring those over to the Switch 2, as well as also new releases that they have in the future. So can't wait for Rockstar to share more information on this. If I had to assume when they would do this, probably sometime in the summer or early fall, and then they wouldn't really wait that long to release it. It probably would just be like within a few months or a few weeks and just release it right away. So I'll be sure to keep you guys updated here on the channel, and if you did enjoy this one, make sure to subscribe and put a post notifications, drop a like, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.